Good morning. This morning I'm going to attempt to take the MySQL LinkedIn assessment test. So I first go to my LinkedIn profile, click on my profile over here, scroll down, and then I look for the skills assessment. There we go. I'm going to say take skill quiz, and thought it would be at the top here, but it's not showing me, so I'm going to do a search for it. There we go, MySQL. Alright, 15 multiple choice questions, 1.5 minutes per question, score in the top 30% to earn a badge. Okay, let's go start. Management has requested that you build an employee database. You need to include each employee's current position and salary, as well as all prior positions and salaries with the company. You decide to use a one-to-many structure, an employee table with the main information such as name and address, and an employment table with position and salary history. You can use the employee ID field to connect them. What is employment.employee ID an example of? A secondary key, alternative key, a foreign key, or a primary key? I'm going to go with a foreign key. Which choice is not a valid mode for a stored procedure parameter? Okay. So we've got in, we've got out, we've got in out, and then we've got in space out. So I'm going to choose this option. Okay. Management has requested that you build an employee database. You start with the employee table. What is the correct syntax? Should I create a table if it doesn't exist? That sounds like the one to go for. Create the table if exists, definitely not. Create the employee table, create another employee table. I'm going to stick with this one, create if the table doesn't exist. You are working with the tables as shown in this diagram. You need to get the number of cars sold per the home state of each customer's residence. How can you accomplish this? So we've got a whole lot of foreign keys, and we want to know, you're working with tables as shown in this, you need to number of cars sold. Okay, so we want to count the number of cars sold, count customers. Okay, alright, select state, count from customers. Yeah, select state, count from customers. Okay, so I'm going to use a left join over here. Okay, choose that option. Which statement about the truncate table statement is true? It always first drops, then recreates a new table. It deletes rows one by one on tables with foreign key constraints. It will stop and issue an error when it encounters a row that is referenced by a row in a child table. It does not invoke the delete triggers associated with the table. I'm going to go with it always first drops, then recreates a new table. You are loading data into a table. Which command can you use to make sure that all data is inserted and duplicate rows are discarded? I would use the insert distinct. Okay. I think I might change that. I'm going to go with insert ignore. Okay. In data migration, there is often a need to delete duplicate rows as part of a data cleanup. Which statement works best? Delete with, delete join, delete dupes, delete distinct. I'm going to go with delete join. The code snippet below is used to read data from an XML file into a table. Which XML structure is not supported by this statement? Okay, so here we have load our XML into table cars, rows identified by car. Okay, so here we've got our row car, here we've got our row car, here we also have a row car, but it's not ending with car. That one ended, that one ended. So you see there's no ending for car. So I'm going to choose this one as the wrong statement. Which you are working with a table in this diagram. Okay, you want to use full text search to find the customers who live on a street or a drive. What is the command to do that? We've got select star from customers where address match street or drive. Select star from customers where match address against street or drive. Select star from customers where match address in street drive. Select star from customers where address match street or address match drive. Okay, so I'm going to go with this one where it says match address in street or drive. Where address, yeah, I'm going to choose this one. Which type of backup includes all the changes made to the data since the last full backup was performed? Incremental. What is the equivalent of the MySQL admin reload command? MySQL admin flush all, MySQL admin flush tables, MySQL admin flush privileges, MySQL admin flush threads. I'm going to go with MySQL admin flush tables. Which statement is not usually used for database administration? I'm going to go with show tables. Going to make a change to show columns from table. Next. MySQL server can operate in different SQL modes. Depending on the value of the SQL mode system variable, which mode changes syntax and behavior to conform more closely to standard SQL? I'm going to go with MS SQL. Which statement can you use to load data from a file into a table? Cat file MySQL, extended insert statement, load data in file, load data local in file. What statement can you use to load data from a file into a table? I'm going to go with the extended insert statement. Which choice is not an available string type for a column? Char, bit, set, enum. I'm going to go with bit. Oh, it says I didn't earn the badge. So you scored higher than 68% of the assessment takers score in the top 30 to earn the badge. Thank you for watching. I hope this has been helpful. Goodbye.